All right, let's get this show started.
Early weigh-ins for UFC 294 took place on Friday at the UFC host hotel in Abu Dhabi and preceded the ceremonial weigh-ins for fans. Here's some highlights. Kamaru Usman successfully weighed in at 184.5 pounds for his middleweight debut.
4.5, the official weight for Kamaru Usman.
Here's Usman's middleweight debut compared to his welterweight weigh-in from March.
170, the official weight for Kamaru Usman. 184.5, the official weight for Kamaru Usman.
Khamzat Chimaev hit his mark at 185.5 pounds for the UFC 294 co-main event.
$185.5, the official weight for Khamzat Chimaev.
And here's how Khamzat looked weighing in as a middleweight compared to a successful welterweight weigh-in at UFC 273.
185.5, the official weight for Khamzat Chimaev.
Lightweight champ Islam Makhachev came in at 155 pounds on the dot for his UFC 294 title defense.
155, the official weight for the champ Islam Makhachev. And with that, your UFC.
And Alex Volkanovski made championship weight of 154.5 pounds on 12 days' notice.
154.5, the official weight for Alexander Volkanovski.
Mateusz Gamrot, who's the backup fighter for UFC 294's main event, also made the championship limit. Muhammad Mokaev weighed in at 126 pounds. His opponent, Tim Elliott, expressed doubts about Mokaev's weight, tweeting, "At Muhammad Mokaev, you know your ass didn't make weight, they gifted it to you. What was your weight on the digital scales before stepping on the official?" Mokaev responded, "What is this guy talking about?" Laughing emotes. "Making excuses already? Made 126 without the boxers. Come to my room 4097, we can weigh in together. Welcome anytime, old man." Two fighters missed weight. Victoria Dudakova weighed in 0.6 pounds over the strawweight limit. She forfeited 20% of her purse to Jing Yu Fry. And Mike Breeden weighed in at 159.5 pounds, which is 3.5 pounds over the lightweight limit. Robert Whittaker has given his prediction for Islam Makhachev versus Alex Volkanovski too. Whittaker believes that despite taking the fight on 12 days notice, Volk will manage to finish Makhachev via KO or TKO.
$1.40 Islam Makhachev, $3 Alex Volk. We don't know which version of Alex Volkanovski is going to turn up. Is he going to have the gas needed to wear out Islam, to not get taken down, to not, get put in those bad positions in the grappling? But I do believe Alex is one of those guys that trains all year round. I think he does have an extra lung. And let's face it, I'm going to go with him anyway. Let's go Alex Volkanovski for the win. I think if he wins, it's going to be via KO, TKO. But a $3 underdog bet is good enough for me, okay? I've got Alex Volk to win. Crazier things have happened, and this year is full of upsets.
In an interview with TSN's Aaron Bronstetter, Alexander Volkanovski admitted that he hadn't been training as much as he usually would be outside of camp, and how he plans on turning that into a mental advantage.
You just had your third child. Is it less than you would normally be training, I guess, in the off season, so to speak?
Yeah, I'd say that. To be honest, yes. It is less. So it was less, but I mean, I'm sort of, which a lot of people are like, ooh, but I'm sort of happy about that because now I didn't have time. It's like I'm fresh. I feel so fresh in the head, and my cardio is still great. You know what I mean? I did some of the sessions as soon as I found out. Did some hard sessions, fight simulators, and I did so well in them. And I'm like, oh wow, this is going to be good. So I was able to free my head from fight camp and fighting and opponents and whatnot, but still managed to stay reasonably fit. You know what I mean? And so now I get to use that going in. I get to use this freshness and no injuries, not physically and mentally fatigued or exhausted. So I get to take that going into this one. So I'm excited to see what this 12-day Volk looks like, because I think he's going to be as dangerous as ever.
3 UFC fighters have been suspended for prohibited substances. Mayra Bueno Silva's submission win over Holly Holm was overturned due to a failed drug test. She tested positive for the banned substance Ritalinic acid. Now Mayra Bueno Silva vs. Holly Holm is labeled as a no contest. Along with that, Mayra has been fined 15% of her fight purse, which is $11,250. Furthermore, the Brazilian has been suspended for an additional 4.5 months for the failed test, meaning that she can return in late November. Also, Walt Harris and Daniel Rodriguez have both reportedly been handed suspensions from the Nevada Athletic Commission due to testing positive for ostarine, LGD-4033, and their metabolites during a urine analysis following a July 28th drug test. Rodriguez has been suspended for 6 months for SARMs. As for Walt Harris, he received a 1-year suspension and a $392 legal fee after a positive June 24th test for drostanolone and its metabolites. Since the test was out of competition, there was no purse fine. Harris will be eligible to return June 24th, 2024. The positive test is the second of Harris's career. In 2019, he tested positive for LGD-4033, a muscle-wasting medication, due to a tainted supplement. He was suspended for 4 months by the California State Athletic Commission, and his UFC 232 win was overturned. According to Twitter account UFC Roster Tracker, 9 fighters have recently left the UFC. The list of fighters who parted ways with the organization includes Canadian lightweight John Makdessi, welterweight Andre Fialho, flyweight Hannah Goldie, bantamweight JP Buys, lightweight Carl Deaton, welterweight AJ Fletcher, lightweight Kamwela Kirk, featherweight Tucker Lutz, lightweight Shane Young, flyweight Jennifer Maya, and heavyweight Jake Collier. Dana White announced that the UFC have re-signed a 5-year deal with Abu Dhabi.
What's up, guys? We are here at DCT headquarters. You know how much I love Abu Dhabi. We just signed a deal to extend our partnership for many, many years to come. This is just, we're going to be with these guys forever, but we just extended the deal. I tell you all the time, you have to come to Abu Dhabi. Listen, let the UFC be the excuse you come here, but you have to come see this place. It's amazing, and I could not be happier to extend our deal with these guys. I'll see you at the fights on Saturday.
Here are the top 3 memes you guys posted on MMAmemes.com. In third place is a meme posted by user PhilipTNT. Second place goes to Single Raw Power. And the number 1 voted meme was posted by a user named Complete Ad. Thanks for watching. If you like the content, smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe to stay in the talk.